Theater of the Mind Flip.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theater of the Mind Flip.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer. We have no Caleb Dowdall once more, but we are here with Hercules, Maze, Michael Briganti, Luke Sykes, Danielle Butlin, producer Hogan. It is our 100th episode. Thank you so much for being with us this entire dang time. We love and appreciate you all, our patrons, our listeners. What this thing is.
Oh, so strong. He's like the Hulk.
Yeah, I can break elastic.
Can't do it with a shirt.
We'd like to thank all our patrons, more specifically 13th January. Andrew, thank you for jumping on board. We appreciate you. And we're here. We're
Yes.
here with everyone.
Yes.
Producer Hogan's got a hat. How are you all doing? I'm also going to take
That's
this
a muzzle.
off immediately.
No.
Yeah, no.
That was it. I'm going to take mine off. You two are wearing the same shirt.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Happy,
Just slightly different filters.
Happy 100th episode to y'all, and to y'all a good episode. We unfortunately don't have Caleb. Cheers to all of you. Let's hide the brand.
Salute day.
Cheers.
We have donuts, we have
Legally
snacks.
distinct.
What we actually do have here, I got y'all a little Pokemon snacks.
Hide the brand.
Oh.
Because Nintendo will sue you.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
We have
Legally distinct pocket monster cookies.
This is Pocket Chew.
Electric
mice.
biscuits.
Electric Mice 2, Boogaloo. Boogaloo. I'm
watch
just going to eat
that.
all these in one go. These were Caleb's, but I'm going to eat them
Are we
all
going to
now.
race? We're going to race? We're going to...
No.
All right.
This hat is coming off.
See, you don't even get to enjoy their different Pokemon on them.
What?
This is a Squirtle.
Yeah, I've had a pocket ball
cavemen.
and
We
a...
can, right? That's okay.
Yeah, I'll give you $5 a whistle.
Okay.
$5 a whistle.
It's a whistle.
Oh, yeah? Stop doing! Oh, yeah, one more time.
Oh my god.
Can't whistle in Pokemon treat.
All right.
See what you did?
So,
nice.
what's everyone's favorite Pokemon?
Squirtle.
That's the only one you know, guaranteed.
No.
Name 3 more.
Manchop.
Manchop?
No,
Manchop?
Machop. Machop.
Look at this shit.
Ghastly.
Yeah.
That's one,
Scyther.
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 So you're kind of
Weedle.
in the ballpark. You played like
You
the
sound
third
like a
gen.
You sound like a boomer.
Yeah.
You honestly sound like a boomer.
I know. I watched the show, man. I know it all from the show.
Can you sing the theme song?
Yeah.
Go on then.
I wanna be the very best.
Wow.
That no
Bulky.
one ever- Catch them is my
opposite
best.
direction.
Have I proven that I've watched Pokemon?
You
No.
have not. Oh, I haven't even turned the fucking
Squirtle's just
TV
my
on.
favorite.
Squirtle is your favorite. What
Yeah.
about you, Herc? Who's your favorite Pokemon?
I've really been liking Appleton recently. He's
Okay,
a
you're too young. What's Appleton?
It is a stupid apple pie dragon, and I love him with all my heart so much.
Nope. No idea.
No, your love is invalid.
Okay, that's
It's cute.
what.
I can see the appeal.
Caleb, go ahead and throw Appleton up there. You know what? Throw your approximation of
Yeah,
Appleton up there.
without showing Caleb, you have to draw what he thinks Appleton is.
From the description of it's an apple pie dragon, he's just a dumb little guy.
I look forward to seeing that.
Danielle, what's your favorite Pokemon?
I wasn't really like big on it. If I'm completely honest, gonna like kill the vibe here a little bit, but you know,
You can choose the Pitbull one called Snubble.
Snubble.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
does sound very cute. I have no idea, but I can imagine that's
bulldog.
adorable.
It's a bulldog.
Yeah. That's close
Oh,
enough.
okay, that's cute.
Oh, you heard it here first.
Controversial
Hot takes.
opinion. Bulldogs
I mean,
are
they
not
have
cute.
little faces and they can't breathe.
Yeah.
You know?
Let your dogs breathe.
Eevee's a good one.
Eevee's good.
Eevee.
Took you that
I
long
like
to think of
Pikachu.
Eevee?
I'm gonna be like,
Most fuckable Pokemon. Eevee.
No,
Eevee.
that's Vaporeon.
I'm gonna be a
Vaporeon,
really,
true.
really
If
good
you know,
person.
you know.
to Ninetales. Look, I know the
Lucario.
evolutions too.
No,
Wait, no, wait.
Scientifically,
Is that your
it is
real
Vaporeon.
estimation? Wait.
Oh no,
Wait,
actually,
you
I
just
do
said
have
Eevee
one.
evolves into Ninetales.
No, Eevee into Vapor. No.
Charmander.
Which
Charmander,
one?
there you
No,
go.
I'm thinking the horse one.
Charmander.
Which is the horse with
Nine
the...
tails?
Oh my
Who's
goodness.
Ninetales?
It's a dog?
Ninetales is a fox. It's a
fox.
kitsune.
It's
the nine-tailed fox, yeah.
Which
You're thinking Ponytail to
having
Rapidash.
seen
Yeah,
and
so-
now knowing
Yeah,
more
yeah,
about
that's what
other
I'm
cultures, Ninetales is obviously a Kumiho?
Yeah.
Kitsune. Yeah. Kumiho? Oh, it's also, the Japanese is, yeah. And what's your favorite Pokemon?
I don't know.
Pretending to think
I don't know,
hard.
you got one on your body.
Yeah, I got one on my body. It might not be my favorite.
Cubone. See? I know that.
You really are a fucking boomer.
What's that what the kids are saying?
You're like Steve Buscemi with the hat.
What do you do, fellow kids?
So what we were going to do on our 100th episode was have Caleb answer some trivia treats from you
good. I'm
guys.
sorry,
But
dude.
now
You
I
can.
have to take on
You
that
got-
fucking
you can be
mantle.
here.
Is he in the way?
He's just like...
Okay.
Okay.
You're a dramatic boy. Welcome to this week's episode of Reverse Trivia Treats.
Reverse treat.
Hit me with it, guys. These are trivia treats.
Is very...
Caleb, can you play that back and see how accurate that is? So what we're going to do is it's going to be you guys ask me a trivia treat about the lore of this world or your characters, and I got to see if I know exactly what it is.
Why did that village smell of socks?
Is that a trivia treat?
I think he's
trivia
asking because
treat
he
would
doesn't
be-
know.
The
Is trivia treat
would
or a
be
spoiler?
what did the village smell like?
No, it's a treat for me. You know, it's reverse treats. I got to get treated by this. So I want to know why that village smelled of feet or socks or whatever it was.
Old
Spoilers.
socks.
I will say this. The village smelt of probably the first thing that came to someone's mind, and everything after has been a justification.
Okay.
Old sucks.
But he can correct me on that.
Old sucks.
Okay. What was...
It's probably going to be the answer for a lot of these questions.
Caleb's going to go
First
put
thing
his
that
own
came to
little
my-
insert of his face.
Hey,
and be like,
guys!
hey guys, Caleb here just to tell you all about, and don't forget to smash that, you know, that awful YouTube
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I think part of the algorithm is that you have to have, or if it hears that, it boosts your shit.
Apparently, there was at a time, I don't know if it still does this, that if you like said subscribe and hit the bell, that underneath the video it would sparkle.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the name of the... I guess it was a tavern that had the
Banana McBeer.
duck stuffed shrimp.
That was Banana McBeer.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was the tavern in Ava?
All right.
No, not in
Oh,
Ava.
Yeah.
No, it
One
wasn't
in,
in Ava.
Duck
No.
stuffed shrimp was in Ava.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't in Alma. It
No,
was
no,
in
no.
Carsony Place.
Yeah.
It was
in
there.
the town near
You didn't
I
go,
wasn't
you,
there.
you
the
didn't-
temple.
You didn't go in the town near the temple.
Yeah, we
we
did.
did.
Duck stuffed shrimp.
And they were all stuck in a time loop.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the.
Nah,
oh,
that's
yeah.
what-
that was.
Yeah.
I don't know if he said the name of the tavern, did we?
It did. It was another pun.
Where was it?
I don't remember. That's
Oh,
what I'm
no,
asking.
this is trivia treat. You guys are really doing.
Yeah.
You guys are really doing this like Caleb. No, you're supposed to know the answer and try and stump me.
Caleb, be a little
It might be in
inside
his
here.
live document. Anyway,
That's what I was just thinking. Do I have it in my notes?
I don't know. Here we go.
I had one.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
I have it in mind. Hang on.
I wrote a song for this podcast, and Etterath sang it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do
Sing it.
a single line from it? Jeez.
I'm a moody boy. Such a moody boy.
Nailed it.
No, I do remember it. I remember it. It was very sweet and solemn. I can kind of hear it, but I didn't write down the words. No.
Something about the last bailman.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Michael.
What was the name of the ship that Azorith sunk while on Eagleback with a tidal wave at the battle?
Wait, when did that happen?
With the turtle, with the giant turtle.
Very good question. Was that the Bilious Prince? No. The
We're getting other names here.
there's the Misty Tide, there's the Bilious Prince, there's the
If you get this, I'll be very impressed.
fuck.
I do not have the pub name.
Not Wrathful. Something
Yeah,
Fist?
that's
No.
gone.
It's on the tip of my fucking tongue.
Give me
It's very oceanic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
The wave crester.
Vast Horizon.
Good one. That's also a good one.
Who are the DMs here?
The Misty Tide. The Razor. I have a list of them here.
The Red Dawn Rises.
No.
These are all keepers.
Yeah.
Ride.
It is. Fuck it. I
the
need
Pirate's
to.
Plunderer.
The Anal Sphinx.
I was going to say the Booty March.
Here we go. Caleb, cut around the boring shit. Cuts the whole thing. No, I'm going to go through my ships for the other campaign because I think I stole one of the names from them. The Finite Crush? No, so that's what I thought it was.
That's not the Oceany.
Finite Crush, Royal Gem, the Soggy Bottom, the Grinning Prince, the Dawn Saber. No, I must have come up with a brand new one. Good on me.
I feel like it might have been improvised because just the way you kind of...
Was it? What was it?
The Salty Barnacle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, that was completely made up on the spot. It's funny because I've got like 30 different ship names here.
And we just came up with 6 great ones on the spot.
Yeah, true.
Sorry.
Well, I think I fucking failed. I think it's safe to say I failed. So that's this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
Not as easy.
Reverse treats and another 100
You got
episodes.
one right. You did better than Caleb.
It's true. We're going to play an improv game.
Yes!
I have a couple of improv games here. I think the one I was going to play something called Portman Totally or something like that.
Oh, the portmanteau that you love?
Portman Totally, but instead, I think we need to kick off our 100th episode with a little bit of scene countdown. This is the game where we do an improv scene for 2 minutes or a minute, and then we do the exact same scene 30 seconds, 15 seconds,
Yeah.
10 seconds. I will reiterate that it should be
meant to
the
be the
same
exact
scene
same
over.
scene.
Exact same scene. If any eldritch horrors show up, I'm looking at you, Luke. They show up.
Don't give me prompts, all right?
So I don't have Caleb here.
Oh.
So
Jake, give me a place.
Magic
Place.
8 Ball. What does it say?
the place for this improvisation is going to be a children's ball pit.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, we have an improv prompt generator online. Do you want me to type something into here?
See what it says. If it's better than a
Children's ball.
children's ball pit and playground.
New line. No, it's not good.
All right. So, children's ball pit
Ball
Okay.
pit.
and playground, surrounding playground.
There's ball pits and playgrounds?
Yeah, you know those indoor playgrounds where they have
yeah,
like,
Like a
McDonald's
play
one.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hand it over to you guys.
Wait, what?
This
Oh,
is
what?
a
That's it?
Oh, we don't have a relationship or anything?
nope.
Oh.
Children's ball pit.
First one's 3 minutes.
That's a long time. Wow. First 2.5 hours.
Long form.
The first one is 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Far off. And then we do the scene again for a minute, and then 30 seconds, and then 15 seconds, and then we're done. On your mark.
Hey, no running in the ball pit.
I wasn't running.
All right, I'm watching you, kid.
Just walking fast.
Look,
Can
I'm
I swim?
swimming. I'm swimming.
Ah, yes. Just make sure you're breathing out. You know before you go in.
A ball lodges in her mouth.
Uh-oh. We got a choker, everyone move! Kapow! Got it. Another one saved for the day.
Ooh. Whee!
Have you seen the king?
King.
Yes. King Salamance. I've been on a mission to find him.
Is he in town today? I thought today was the peasant fair.
He told me to meet him at the ball pit in the child's playground inside the McDonald's.
Whee!
Well, the king is never late.
The king arrives exactly when he means to.
Sounds like a wizard.
Something must be afoot. Did you check the ball pit?
I was told not to go in there. I'm too old.
Whee!
Ah, the damn sign. Must be 10
Must
years
respect all
older than
signs.
younger.
Wait, should those children be doing that in there? Do you need to get in there and stop that?
Ah, it's medieval times. Survival of the fittest, you know?
You see two little cannons. Yeah, two little cannons with they're loading the balls into and firing off.
Ooh, direct.
White flag.
Child, what's your name?
Jelly.
Jelly. Here, take this. It's a better tool. I hand her a maced ball with spikes on it.
Straight up mace.
Hey, no spike balls in the ball pit.
There's no sign that says no spike balls.
And that's our scene. Okay, beautiful. We're going to do that in 1 minute. Ready, set, go.
Whee!
Hey, no running, kid.
Remember, only swim.
I'm swimming.
And only breathe in.
That's right. He breathed in on the way out. God, she's choking. We gotta choke her. Kapow! Got it.
You punch
All the
mightily
work.
strong. You must know who the king is. Where is he?
King.
Yes.
Where should he be? He's never late.
He told me to meet him here.
Meet him here. He might be in the ball pit.
I'm not allowed in. I'm too old. Says outside.
Oh, damn signs.
Should those children be doing that?
It's medieval times. It's for survival of the fittest.
Little cannons.
Child, what is your name?
Jelly.
Jelly. Use this as a much better weapon. But remember, to smack him, don't throw it.
Hey, no spike balls in the ball pit.
The sign doesn't say that. You're allowed spike balls in this pit.
It's still going. Oh,
That's why you don't throw it. You have to hit him again until the time runs out. Keep hitting. Keep hitting. Hit again.
And there we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go. No, it's a minute 30. Oh no. Ready, set, go.
hey, no running in the ball pit. Remember,
swim.
breathe out on the way in.
I'm
While
swimming.
swimming.
Oh no, we gotta choke her. Kapow! Got it.
Great catch. You must know who the king is. Is he here?
King, he's not here.
He's late.
He shouldn't be late. He's the king.
Exactly.
Have you checked the ball pit?
No, but those kids are doing weird things. What are they doing? I'm not allowed in.
It's medieval times. Survival of the fittest.
Can you go in? Because I can't.
What? Why not?
The sign that says I'm not allowed.
Oh,
Child,
bloody
use
signs.
this. Use this instead.
Hey, no spike balls in the ball pit.
No sign says that.
That is our scene. 15 seconds on the clock.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
Here we go. Ready, set, go.
No running. Hey, breathe in. Oh no, punch. Got it.
Have you seen the king?
The king's late.
What are they doing?
He's in the ball pit.
What are those two doing?
I don't know. Survival of the fittest.
What is your name, child?
Jelly.
Use this
Bloody
instead.
signs.
Doesn't say that anywhere.
Here we go. 7 seconds on the clock.
No run. The
king.
Joker. Dive. Pow. Catch. No sign. King's in the ball pit. No spike balls in the ball pit.
Deal with that, Caleb.
Thank you, Herc, for that unusable audio.
Deal with that.
And here we go. 2 seconds. 3 seconds, sorry.
Run.
The
Punch.
king's
Punch.
late.
Punch.
Jelly,
Punch.
go.
King. No spike balls in the ball pit.
Wow, 3 seconds is longer than I thought.
And 1 second.
Oh. King!
No spike balls in the ball pit.
And done.
That is how that game is played.
Yes, it is.
Oh, boy. Yeah, good luck with the audio on that, Caleb.
Yeah, we didn't touch the mics, Caleb.
Scram.
We did.
Actually, I did.
Well, speaking of...
Searching for magical kings.
well, speaking of touching things...
Oh.
I couldn't remember what we were
Quickly
doing
move on,
last
because I
time.
don't know what you're talking about.
I was going to go somewhere dark.
Oh, okay.
Instead, we'll go somewhere light. Lorna Carth.
Yay.
Leader of the mind flip.
In our last session, you guys ended up, after being harassed by a number of individuals from the Church of Oran, you gave them a note and sent them on their way and told them to let Callian Main know, give that to Callian Main. As that was taken off, you guys went to the Unicornucopia, where you discussed selling your, getting your amulet fixed. You discussed selling the deck of many things, getting a bit of cash for that. You all decided to put something on layaway. Come back in 3 days' time, in under 3 days' time, or it is his to sell. It is 3. I had it written down and I listened to it today.
It's definitely 3.
And you all decided to head off towards the Eternal Eel to try and get some info. As you headed across past the enormous Unification Festival, you passed the town hall that seems to have a huge flower draped over the top of it. You watched as the edgelord PI Loxodon individual kind of trotted up and was admitted without any security checks or anything like that. and we left off with you guys trotting your way towards the shoreline. You can see as you trot your way through all the enormous trees with tree houses and various levels, you can see that the shore seems to be, there seems to be a number of docks, but mostly kind of rocky ledges that lead to a bit of a beach. And as you kind of look out over it, you can see that there is a definite area of serenity here towards the ocean area. You know that most of this coastline is within Lorna Cath, but as you head on out, you do hit the Howling Ring in the ocean, or in the lake, the Great Lake. As we come back to this moment with reveling and party going and people chanting, people eating non-branded Pocket Monster snacks, I hand it back to you guys to see what you would like to do.
Hey, Jake. Great recap.
Thanks. You know what? You know what, Luke? You're welcome.
We appreciate you.
What did you think of the edit of the last 4 or 5 episodes? Better than usual?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah. We miss you, Caleb.
Yeah.
We spent far too long trying to figure out how to get the mics to work tonight.
Come back. Quite frankly, come back.
We need you. You know me and technology. I get angry.
I'm sorry, you two are back.
Oh, boy.
No?
There we go. So you think this eternal eel will be willing to talk with us?
There's my cookie.
Thought we had
Something's wrong with force.
You okay?
Actually, it's very accurate, actually, to be honest. He is a turtle.
It's pretty close.
No, sorry,
No, that's where it all
Squirtle,
went.
dumbass.
Practicing your Rockwind, I think.
I don't know what came over me there. Yes, well, what's my accent?
100 episodes, guys. We've been doing these characters for 100 episodes.
So
think we'd have it on
come
lockdown.
back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back in.
Rest in power.
Let's go again.
King.
So, who?
The eel.
Oh, right. We're going to the eel. We're off to see the eel.
Right. Yes.
We're trying to find things to not smoke underwater, to breathe underwater. Do you have options for that, or am I just going down alone?
Well, I mean, if we were to
We can scrounge
sell
some change.
some things that we have on us, then we could certainly
I don't think we have
afford
anything on
it.
us.
I don't think we have anything on
And
us.
I'll wink it. Yeah.
Well,
What about those pearls? You got 2 pearls? 3? You got 3 pearls, don't you?
I got 2.
You had 2.
Yeah, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I could. Well, so, I don't know if you know much about pearls, but the sort of personalities that come with them.
ooh,
They're better on strings.
What's that?
They're better on strings.
Yeah, sort of. But well, I'm trying to see if I can consolidate them. But one's kind of on the odder side, but it can do different things than the other ones, and the other ones I've grown quite attached to. So,
Right.
how much was the water cap, breathing water cap thing?
Like 1,000 for a.
It was.
Because I know there was the one use and then there was the multi-use.
It was. The multi-use is going to be more, but the single use was around 100 gold piece.
Oh, okay.
Because it's an uncommon item. For multiple use, it'd be closer to 500.
I could get 3 of us potentially, the whole whale thing that I do.
the,
Well, I can turn the 3 of us who aren't,
into
natural
whales.
swimmers. Yeah, but we could
Oh.
communicate. I'm presuming that we could.
You can talk in common as a whale.
Not in well, I'm assuming that the
As a
whale
whale.
song.
the eel speak. Aquin isn't. Is it universal language down there? I don't know.
It is a celestial type being, no, so it might speak celestial.
Force, you do remember speaking Celestial, and that's what it responded to.
Yeah, it does speak celestial.
Right. Can whales speak celestial?
don't think so.
Right.
We're gonna keep like walking down.
No,
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you're
As it
making your
happens.
way down towards what look to be almost like beach houses, huts. You can see there are a number of creatures like Harangon and lizard folk in particular that are lounging out on the beach there. But what you do see more predominantly are Kuatoa, the half fish, half humanoid individuals. Big like.
To answer your question, I looked it up. Possibilities.
You're about to find out, basically.
No. I thought this was going to happen later.
No.
Okay.
So did I. I thought you were going to go to the. Caleb and I were like, let's prep the council, prep the churches, prep the everything. Eternally ill. I was like,
Caleb, we're gonna prep the
100 episodes, still keeping you on your toes.
great. It's fantastic. As you head down, you would see that there are a lot of people sunbaking and frolicking, but there seems to be, as the kind of the river, where the river meets the ocean, there is more of a thoroughfare of almost like Kuatoa heading to and from work. You see they've got little briefcases, little sopping wet suits. You can see that same one that was handing a little cone of roe to someone. You gather that there's, beneath the surface, there must be some sort of society of fish creatures. And you can continue this conversation as you do.
Maybe we can encourage the eel to come to the surface.
Sure. I can give it a go. I'm pretty persuasive when it's people that aren't you.
Are there
Right.
like reeds at all along the side here, or is it more?
You see one particular humanoid with like extra long limbs and like salt and pepper on the sides there, but you also do see a number of like plants along the river, not the beach further out, but along the river there are certainly reeds and things like water reeds.
Sorry, go on.
No, well, I was just going to say, look, why don't I'm happy to wait, on the water's edge, because I imagine you don't all want to go in with all your things and get everything wet, so I can, look after everybody's things, and if there's any trouble, I can heal you when you come back up.
Roll the nat 20 on an insight check. Are you afraid of eels like snakes?
Yes.
Eel equal water
Not
snake?
the eternal eel, because it's different, but the possibility of seeing the fish people has sort of brought home the oh wow, what are they called again? Fucking
Snakes.
UNT aspect, and like feeling a little bit tense.
Feathers are ruffling.
Yeah, just not super, like, brain's ticking along, being like, if there's a big eternal eel and it's very big, there could be also other eels that are not so big, which, yeah.
Like to wiggle.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll give you a wink. You can stay on the surface.
Right. Yes.
Would the eel show up this close to things? Is it not more like a secretive? It tries to not, be as public.
I mean, didn't we see it?
Yeah, but
Wasn't it fighting the phoenix?
in the middle? Yeah, because it was being attacked in the middle of the lake. But I don't know. Does it grace like the shores?
No, I mean, up until
really.
now, I'd never even realized it was real. I thought it was just a story.
Yeah, it's pretty sleepy for quite a while.
We should probably try and find like a boat or something to get out there.
Oh,
I could just go under and try and call it towards us.
right. Or just have like a chat, I guess, or ask it for help
Yeah.
or something.
I could,
kind
excuse
of-
me, and I'll turn to the nearest fish
Kind of
person.
public, isn't it? To be talking to the eternal eel about.
What's wrong with talking to the eel?
I mean, it's sort of like praying in public. It's just, you just sort of let them do what they gotta do.
Yes, no, plenty of people would go to the shores and talk to the eternal eel, but I never realized it could actually be a conversation before.
Well, that's what I mean. Is that a conversation we're willing to have in front of so many business folk?
I'll turn to the nearest one and just start
Yeah.
talking in Celestial.
As you start talking in Celestial, he just kind of shakes his head, doesn't quite understand what you're saying. He says something in some sort of Orin, like not Orin. What is it?
Aquan,
Aquan. Thank you.
which I also speak.
Too many
too many elemental languages. Something in Aquan, and he says,
Sorry, I don't quite understand what you're saying. If you need me to speak common, I can do that for you.
No. You live underwater, right?
Under the sea, yes.
Right.
Sweater.
Yes, much better.
Okay, you can't speak Aquan. You shut up.
I can. Yeah, that's right. I just wanted to indulge in that musical reference. I got it. I gotta get him when I can. Right?
You heard the tune, and you were like, Have you been noticing any differences in, like, say, the past couple of weeks with the rise of the majestic eel? So,
looks at his watch,
yes or no answer.
and then kind of like lines it up with the sun, and is like,
It's a sundial.
Yes or no?
A little bit of eternal eel activity is a bit odd. First time in a long while, but our chosen deity should keep that safe. Haven't heard from them in a couple of days, but
Which who? Which chosen deities?
the one that we worship, the one that we worship, us Kuatoa here worship.
Which is who?
Tim Tam Tom.
How excited was Caleb for this moment?
so excited. He was so pumped.
I'm really after.
Okay. Bye.
Sorry.
I'll try and find Tim Tam Tom for you.
Listen. If you want to know more about the eternal eel, talk to Deep Seer Olengarth down in the Deep Whisper Cove. Just
Deep Sea
under the
Odegaard
sea.
down in the Whisper
Yes.
Cove. And if I find Tim Tam Tom, what should I say to them?
Tim Tam Tom? If you find Tim Tam Tom?
Yeah.
I mean, if you were to find Briganti or Oren, what would you say to a god like that? Whatever you would say to them.
Hello.
Hello, yes. Is it me you're looking for?
It was you I was looking for. Is your sort of plan of what you envisioned in life turned out the way you envisioned
Tim
it?
Tam Tom doesn't have a plan.
No?
Yes.
What does he have?
He has sultry words. He protects us. And he has brethren he's trying to join up with. That's what we're kind of focusing on, is trying to find whether there's more weapons under the sea. Yes. Down where it's deeper, we see what we can seek there, under the sea.
Cool. I'll keep my eyes open.
Yes.
And my ears.
Yes.
I assume he talks.
Do you have ears?
I have holes.
We all have holes. I gotta get going.
Cloaca brothers. That's really hard to say in
Bless
Scottish
you.
accent. Cloaca brothers.
Do fish have cloaca?
Nah, maybe.
I think they do.
I have a buffalo.
Buffalo?
Yes. No, I really think
That was all in Aquan, right?
Yeah.
So I have some interesting information.
Right.
Apparently, I'm holding a god.
What?
Tim Tam Tom is apparently the god.
The god of what?
fucking kidding me.
I fucking know, right?
He's their god.
Their god?
Yeah.
The fucking giant folk that we saw sitting in a rock.
Yeah.
Etterath, don't believe him.
You stay out of this!
Well, of course, if you are the wielder of their god,
Yeah. That just shows how powerful I am.
sounds like you got a
Oh,
little bit
no.
of followers that might be.
Easily led.
Encourage him.
I'm just saying, they look like they.
He's coming around. Let him come around. It's okay. Yeah, so I got some leads. We can go down. It sounded like you there. Leads. We can go down and talk to Deep Seer Orengath. Is that right?
Nope.
Damn it.
Deep
Seer
Seer
Orengath.
Orange.
That's right, yeah.
No,
Right.
nailed it. Someone down
okay.
there, I can ask them to come up if you want to all talk to them.
Oh,
Apparently there's been some weird activity with the rise of the eel, but nothing too like, business as usual.
well, that sounds like a good idea.
Well, if they speak Aquan down there, we could all go down.
Oh.
And then if we talk to the eel down there, we can encourage them to come up and.
Or did any of you understand that conversation I just had?
No, not now, but if we change into. If I could change everyone into an Aquan animal,
Oh, well,
we could at least get as far as this.
Can I make a nature check and see if whales can speak Aquan?
Absolutely, yeah. It's not a high DC.
That's a 4. That's my nature.
Oh, no.
A total of 4?
Plus 1, 5.
Maybe.
All right, sounds like a good plan. I'm
I'm
humble.
I'm quite happy to wait up, and I'll look after our things so they don't get wet.
It's a good idea. She can keep an eye out.
Right, exactly.
Well, I mean, if we're
Don't
changing into
chicken
things, we're bringing our things with us, technically.
No, but they'll get wet.
Well, not
no.
if we're whales.
Right, but
magic.
Force isn't going to be a whale.
Nope.
True enough.
Right. So I'll just stay up here.
Guard the hammer and...
Here.
Right, exactly.
Why don't you hold, you hold, and I'll, I don't have anything, here, hold.
Just give me her stuff, Justin.
I have the shell on my back and 2 weapons that I won't
Here's a
go and
shiny
give up.
copper piece and spend it on one place.
Here you go. No, I'll give you this giant crossbow. This, the crossbow of Orthon.
Right. No, don't want to get that wet.
No, the fires of hell might not do very well in the eternal eels ocean.
Oh, no. And the eel might not like that.
No, maybe they think them coming at them. They're like,
Oh, exactly.
Actually,
no.
With that, I probably shouldn't go down
it's probably a good idea.
because
Why?
of the this one, the demon.
Right.
Yeah. Or would that be better? Because he did shut up when we were at the temple.
It might be hallowed water. It might all be holy water.
I'll reach down and splash them on you. Does it burn?
Allergic.
To holy water, yes.
Alright, so coming down as well.
Sure.
Cool. What are you doing? Staying up yet? Come down.
Yeah.
Do we want to leave her alone? Should we? Maybe not.
I'll stay up here.
Okay.
Isn't she back now?
Yeah.
No,
She's
but she
good.
might. There's quite a few people who are
don't need to
after us.
talk about me like I'm not here.
Sorry, what? No, I'm just mean you might get chicken-napped and held for ransom or hostage to get us to
Right.
come and see some people under unforgiving circumstances.
Well, I am Mother Zinsa's, emissary at the moment, and,
You can always message us if anything.
And
I can message you.
didn't stop the church of Briganti getting taken over in the Howling Ring.
No, but that was in the Howling Ring. No.
Orchestrated by people from...
Well, we don't know where from.
Okay, if you don't want to spend time with Etterath, that's fine.
I'm just gonna... I'm ready when you are.
There's a whale in the water.
Not yet.
What sort of whale?
It would... Well, not yet.
Okay. We'll worry about that when we get to it. So you guys head down along the river towards the beach. You can head down the rocky embankment onto the sand. Agenar, you're doing the
Yeah,
the
follow.
mom thing of just kind of laying out a towel and sitting on the sand sort of thing.
There's crossbow next to you.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
Excellent.
just as a reminder, did probably kill at least 3 of the clerics.
Excellent. You guys head down to the water's edge. So you head down to the water's edge. You would be able to see it drops off fairly quickly into like an underwater canyon. It's not like you can wade out and step out into the water. It kind of drops off fairly suddenly at the end of the river there. And you can see what looked to be like underwater kelp forest kind of there floating around. A small amount of a coral reef very close to shore. Seems to be maybe 30, 40, 50 feet underwater on that drop off, and then out into the Great Lake.
When we get under, you go into a whale. I'm going to grab onto your fin, and because you're going to swim faster than I can. I'll direct you, okay?
That's good.
Great.
So we're meeting this... What's his name?
I think we just bypass that and go to the eel. Do you want to go see?
Well, where's the eel? Do you know where
I don't know.
Well, isn't that guy...
No, but I can get underwater and start shouting, eel!
They might have information.
Okay,
Could be
fine.
helpful.
Do we... write down some questions so I have them. If you want to ask anything.
You also know that the lake is enormous. Like looking at the map, Gale Village to Lorna Carth, that whole trek that you came back is lake.
Right, scale.
Yeah.
World scale.
Yeah.
Alright, fine, we'll go talk to Seer Orin Gath.
Yes, you should ask him what he knows about the battle between the Phoenix. and the eel.
Cool. Check. You got this?
Yes.
Great.
And see if you can gauge it first, but ask about the old gods.
Okay. Check.
Subtly.
Check. At that thought, I'm going to take my trident off my back and give it to...
Okay.
What? You,
My pulse in a track.
I mean, you're not going to...
That was going to be very interesting.
The god has returned.
Didn't you just say this was quite important to them?
And they haven't heard its voice in a couple of days, probably since we took it out of the water.
Right. Might they not want to hear its voice?
Nah, it's fine.
I mean, it might be a good, might be a good bargaining
I'll
tool.
take the trident back.
Okay.
Excellent.
Maybe you hold this when you turn into a whale.
If I,
You hold it.
I mean,
All right.
room for it.
So what are you doing with the trident? Are you holding onto it?
No, I'm going to give it to you to put in
Bag of
on your
holding?
body or bag of holding.
I don't have a bag of holding. I have
Put
a
on
bag
your
of
body.
devouring. Could put another god in there.
Put it in
there. We've already got one.
So you're going to hold on to the trident.
Because when you turn into a whale, it becomes part of your body, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
I think.
Great. Everything else has. Right?
Yes. Logically, yes. This makes sense. I have
Does
no
that-
reason to argue with it.
Why are you questioning this?
I mean,
just the
could
fact
that
that
not be dangerous? Combining...
That's fine.
No. Oh, well,
Questions. So we're going to ask him about the old guns.
right, yes.
We're going to ask him about, what's the first question?
The eel versus the phoenix.
Eel versus Phoenix. Location of the potential eel's stronghold. And if we find the eel, well, actually, I'll ask him as well if he can do like water breathing for the two of you. And if you can't,
Oh, right.
then if we find the eel, questions for the eel.
Oh, if you find the eel,
Well, the eels. Also, we could talk about the phoenix.
Yes. Probably knows more than us.
The old gods.
Yes.
exactly.
Maybe
And,
just what's going on in
Maybe he just
general.
has knowledge of like the council, or maybe he's part of like it kind of knows what's going on.
Maybe
subtly,
it's like
but-
all seeing.
Yeah, it's like a watcher.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Got it. Nailed it. Let's go.
We did rescue the eel, so I think
True, it might be willing
nobody
to.
remembers us.
But remember, it's a kind of god almost.
Right.
It's a very sacred being, so be respectful.
I'm always
But it's not.
respectful.
It's like not the title of a god, right?
No, it just created all the gods and all the worlds, but it's not a god. According to your story.
Right.
But hey, let's go.
So okay. Are you coming? You're staying?
Nah, I'm staying up here.
Right.
Okay. So, what do you two do?
Get into the water.
Wade into the water.
You wade into the water.
kind of
Immediately
like-
have to tread water as you kind of step off the drop off there.
And yeah, he kind of swirls the water around, and just kind of shadows will start to appear. I'll turn into a killer whale.
Okay.
I feel like that's the one you wanted me to turn into.
Excellent. Killer whale and force you're grabbing onto the tail.
The dorsal fin.
Dorsal fin. Beautiful. Excellent.
And I'm gonna ride it like a trainer at SeaWorld as we're at the top of the water. to start
Beautiful.
with.
You've got your ponytail out the way?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But I'm shaved everywhere else but my ponytail.
Okay, beautiful. Excellent.
Rat tail.
I love that. I'm a fan of that. Excellent. You dive in the water and enter Azorith. You immediately.
And as we sorry, go on.
Yeah. What's your swim speed?
I believe it's
Really big shoe.
60 feet.
So within 6 seconds, you hit the kelp farm and get underneath. And as soon as you hit the kelp farm and look underneath, you're barely able to kind of open your mouth to speak. You would just see what looks to be a small underwater city, essentially. Deep Whisper Cove, bioluminescent coral structures that seem to be shaped over generations. You see homes made of living coral woven in with the seaweed, shells and pearls and fish bones. They're all clustered together back against the wall, so it'd be easy to just keep swimming and miss it, but you're able to kind of catch sight of it, and they're all lining the wall down the side of the the canyon, the underwater canyon here. You can see places are lit up by underwater algae. You see at the center seems to be some sort of temple that winds like up the top, up the side of the wall, and it is indeed in the shape of a shaft with three points coming off. You would see a number of these structures. A number of structures have been built in the shape of tridents, like houses that have been built, apartment complexes that are built like up and then out and around. And as you look down, you see layers upon layers of Kuatoa just going about their business. Some of them swimming, some of them kicking their feet, some of them farming in the kelp forest here, some of them swimming up to where the river pours in and kind of heading up to work. You see there's some sort of like coral steps that lead up to the base of where the river comes in, and you are right above Deep Whisper Cove. You do get a lot of glances. Being a killer whale here in the water here, they'll kind of look up and watch you kind of swim over the top there. Hello. Kind of a couple of waves there. They're all friendly. They all seem friendly. And you look out and you just see dark, dark, dark blue. Light coming down and then just darkness. And you're here in Deep Whisper Cove.
I'm gonna shout out to the nearest one that waved to me and be like, I'm looking for the seer.
You see, they all look very, very similar to you. They look like trout heads with just humanoid bodies, from about like the stomach down, humanoid bodies, little fins. This one looks up at you. They have like bangs, just a fringe and kind of like blonde hair, like they've got a wig on. They look up at you and they go, "What are you looking for?" I'm sorry, what did you say you were looking for?
Oh, I'm looking for the seer. Seer Olengarth.
Olengarth?
Yes.
Yeah, you want to head to the temple of Tim Tam Tom.
Oh, okay. Temple of Tim Tam Tom.
Temple of Tim Tam Tom, yes, that's correct.
Why Tim? No, man. And I'm just gonna direct.
Excellent. You
I'll swim towards it.
I go Azorith, that direction. Straight ahead and down left.
As you head straight ahead and down left, you head to the base of that trident structure. Seems to be maybe 3 stories high or so. And as you head to the base of the coral structure, the coral kind of seemingly pressed into the wall, like not growing freely, kind of pressed into the wall, like it's been farmed and then pressed into the wall. And there's an archway at the bottom. And as you swim on in, as you land there, you're too big to fit in killer whale form. And as you kind of land there, a lot of people, you see these little coalinth kids kind of swim up to you and go, "Oh!" And they start to like nibble at you with their big fishy lips, like trying to see if you've got barnacles or anything on you. Just like
Just kind of like move them.
He really likes it. Keep doing it.
Okay.
And I'll kind of let force off into the at the doorway. Just kind of symbol like now.
I'll yell in, "Hello, Seer Olengarth."
As you yell in, you can see that the coral structure seems to have like winding, or like spiraled interior that you gather you could step up if you were a creature that needed to step. But being underwater, you could just swim up through the center to the trident there. As you call out to Deep Seer Olengarth, you hear,
Yeah, well, give me a bloody second.
Okay.
Excellent.
And as I'm waiting for him, I'm gonna just turn around and yell out, sort of walk out the front door and walk past him and the kids nibbling on his fins. And in Celestial, I'll just be like, I'll shout out.
Can I get a...
Can I get an amen?
O great majestic eel of Fiona, I seek an audience. And just let that go out.
As you shout out, you would hear back at the entrance,
Oh, you gotta bloody wait until he's nearby. You can't bloody hear that far away, mate, I'm telling you.
Oh shit, you can?
turn around and you see Deep Seer Olengarth, what appears to be like a wizened Kuatoa. He is just a chubby little trout dude, but he has like a Hugh Hefner-esque gown on that seems to be pressed with little knitted tridents, and he kind of steps on out. He kind of flutters down, but then as he lands on the ground, his bare feet kind of slap on the ground there, and he says, "Listen, bloody, you better bloody not be disturbing my town here, all right? What can I do for you?"
A couple of things. One, you speak Celestial.
Well, of course I speak to the Eternal Eel, don't I? I speak bloody Celestial.
You do?
Yeah, of course I speak bloody Celestial. I don't know who you think you are coming in here saying I don't speak bloody Celestial. That's the only way to speak to bloody Tim Tam Tom and anybody else.
Oh, Tim Tam don't speak Celestial?
Oh, Tim Tam Tom's that's how I learned Celestial from Tim Tam Tom himself.
You sound bloody great.
Yeah, oh, you do too bloody right. Yeah,
I'd like to hear a bit
Oldengarth.
more. Oh, I can
Pleased
do
to meet you,
hand.
little fin.
I'll give him a little.
Is this your steed? You bloody black, blue, black and white steed. Yeah, too easy.
I think you can understand. Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
No, say that again.
Greetings.
Oh, bloody hello to you too.
There we go. Works.
There you
Look
go.
at that. I
Glad
can
nice to
stop
meet you.
speaking.
Oldengarth. Put it there.
You speak
As a whale.
You speak well.
I speak everything. Being the leader of this place in the underwater, I have to be well versed in linguistics.
That's quite impressive.
Yeah, I told you. No, easy.
Tell me, okay, does your skill and ability extend into your magical ability as well?
Well, I don't like to show off, but I got a little bit of a arcana at the old fingertips. Yeah.
Yeah,
say that.
Yeah, spend a lot of time fingering at camp.
Oh, you know how camps are. It's the only way to learn things is to start with fingers.
Right. From the fingers
Actually
up.
counting.
Always start with the fin. Well, I don't have fins. I have fins. I can count to 2.
Me?
But
Same.
And he lifts up his feet and they're surprisingly dexterous. He like wiggles his toes. He's like,
1, 2, 3, 4, bloody 5.
So, would you be able to instill water breathing to some compatriots of mine who are stuck on the unfortunate surface?
If Tim Tam Tom sees it to be so, then bloody I don't see why not. But I'll have to confer with Tim Tam Tom, and let me tell you, I've not heard from that bloke in a minute.
You have to confer with Tim Tam Tom.
All
Every
our
time.
colleagues here. Isn't that right, everybody? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, too right.
I guess there.
The whale is looking right at you.
We made a mistake.
Unfortunately, we've not heard from our deity in an age.
So
I'll say that. It's
you
been
have to
about 3
ask
days.
him to cast every spell.
We prefer to ask him before we go, because we get our magic from Tim Tam Tom. He's our supplier, so to speak.
It's one way of looking at it, like a drug.
No, not a drug, arcana. It's good for you. Puts airs in your chest.
I won't take too much time.
Well, how do you worship Tim Tam Tom? What's the sort of exchange between?
We hear his voice bloody dancing on the waves coming out here from somewhere on the Great Beard. We send people out there, but we got to go via the Howling Ring to get out to Tim Tam Tom. So, we're quite safe where we are.
What does Tim Tam Tom look like?
Well, Tim Tam Tom
Gestures up to the huge kind of temple behind.
Tim Tam Tom is a 3-pronged weapon of excellence.
I don't know why I'm just imagining a trident up on a fucking crucifix.
Would you?
It's a trident on a bigger trident.
Which that is one way of looking at it.
Spread out trident.
Yeah, I guess.
Unforked
Like
trident.
balancing on the nail.
It's got a.
You have to hang him like a horseshoe because the nails don't actually go through him.
If someone were to say, wield the trident.
Well, someone now, listen. Are you that someone? Is that what you're kind of inferring? Because when people say when someone this, hypothetically that, they're bloody talking about themselves. Don't get me wrong. I get
Well,
it.
if
They're
you're
bloody
worshipping
talking
a
about
weapon
themselves.
and someone picks it up, do
Yeah.
you worship that person who's picking up the weapon?
Oh, that's a bloody good question. I haven't thought about that. I apologise for cutting you off. Let me consider it. For a moment.
Like if I worshipped, say,
I
a
get it.
sandwich.
I understand the premise, mate. I understand the premise.
Anyway, while you focus on that philosophical
I'm almost there.
conundrum, okay. We had he is not normally a whale. He's normally a
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
person, right? He's much more amenable as a whale. But
All right.
does
No. Proof is in the pudding there.
does the eel come by often?
The eel.
Yeah.
Oh no. It's the eels. Frankly, it's a little bit of a head scratcher as to why the eels showed up here. Where the eels not been around for centuries, mate, for ages, and we're a little bit worried, to be honest, that it's shown back up here. Could have something to do with that winged terror up in the sky, but Tim Tam Tom says it could be something a little bit bloody deeper than that.
Well, good news.
Deeper.
We fixed up that thing and the winged thing in the sky. So that's not going to be an issue.
Oh, good bloody. Cheers.
Sort of a bit of the reason why we're trying to reach out to the eel.
Cheers, cheers, lads.
Yeah, we want to make sure it's
boys.
okay.
Yes, okay. No offense to the girls and the NBs, but we're quite accepting down here of anyone that accepts Tim Tam Tom. Now, have you accepted Tim Tam Tom into your heart?
Doesn't.
I would say I have.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with
Can
Tim
I
Tam Tom in my
understand
eyes.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, why not? At this point, yeah. So go ahead and roll persuasion or deception, each of you.
If Tim Tam Tom is merged,
I guess I roll with.
Natural 20!
I also got a natural 20.
Because he's holding it. He's not merged with them because you just
holding
no, he's merged with
I
it.
have it.
I
Oh,
want to know what the fuck's that
Plus an 8,
doing?
so 28.
28.
Yeah.
Excellent. What'd you get?
I guess it's just a straight charisma roll because I'm a whale.
Yes.
Because I'm a whale.
5.
5. He looks at you and he says,
You're telling fibs. You're telling fibs. You're telling pork pies.
haven't had much
This
experience
gentleman
with him.
here
Just haven't.
dedicated to Tim Tam Tom. Yeah.
Apologies.
Why don't you
I
go
didn't
play
want
with
to
the little
insult.
kitties?
I'll
let
do
them-
my fingers like this and be like, yeah.
Yeah, West Side.
No.
Trident.
Trident.
Trident. Trident. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Would it not be that? Trident.
Trident.
Oh yeah.
he looks and he says,
Listen, I'm willing to, if you're willing to go out there and maybe check on why our poor bloody Tim Tam Tom's not spoken to us, I'm willing to give you each a little bit of breathing, and whoever's giving you a cheeky hand as well, happy to.
Cheeky what? Sorry?
A cheeky hand.
Okay.
Sorry, a cheeky fin. I did it for you guys,
Right.
but we normally say a cheeky fin.
Yeah. Well, I got some people upstairs that might need some finning. So can you come up, or should I get them to hold their breath and pull them down quick? Like,
Kind of looks back at the trident and looks. He says,
I can bring
Yeah.
them down.
Maybe bring them down. I'm kind of comfortable.
I
doing
can go get them. It's not that far.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'll be here ready to go. A cheeky bit of water breathing on how many we're looking at here?
Are you happy to be a whale?
I do speak Celestial as well.
Oh, okay. That ruins my plan.
Should have kept your bloody mouth shut then. Kept it to a secret, eh?
Well, just I could offer more help.
Listen, I
Double
just
the
need to know.
convincing,
I just need to know the full number so I can prepare.
Definitely 2,
Right.
maybe 3.
2 confirmed.
Well, I mean, if you can cast it in case my whale form drops,
Right.
I could
Can
conceivably.
you breathe underwater?
No, I can hold my breath
Actually-
for an hour.
I
For an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to get you past the bloody Howling Ring, to be
Well, we can
honest.
go up and down. We don't have to stay underwater.
Well, true, but it's a long swim up and down.
I also only can hold my breath. I'm a whale. I have to breathe as well. So
Right. Listen, how about I bargain on 4
there we go.
water breathers,
Sounds
right?
good.
Just to be sure.
Perfect.
Right. Cool.
And I'll definitely keep an eye for Tim Tam Tom.
Beautiful. So it'll cost you about 1,000 gold piece.
Well, shit out of luck.
Pulling your leg. I gotcha. I bloody gotcha.
Oh, you did.
Go get your
Oh,
friends.
no,
Go
no,
get
no,
your
I'll be
friends,
right
you
fucking
scallywags.
back up top there, you two sitting on the beach with a huge crossbow between you. As you're sitting on the beach with a huge crossbow between you, you watch as a small lizard folk child just kind of comes scuttling over, like the sideways scuttle in the, and then kind of pops up and goes,
"What's that?
Something dangerous.
Can I touch it?
No.
Can I have it?
No. No.
you hear footsteps, you hear,
Step away from the strangers."
and the little he actually reaches out and goes and touches it and then scuttles away. A lizard folk walks up, looks to be some sort of tall, like a skink, like a tall, like a 6 foot tall skink.
What'd you just call me?
As
Skink,
this,
like a gecko type.
as this absolute skink kind of steps up, she says,
I'm so sorry for my child. Didn't mean to disturb you.
That's okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, they're cute.
Did you hear something? The wind.
There's just a bubble that just went.
looks at you and says,
I'm one of the supporters of you. I'm an ally.
Yeah, just keep.
Gale Village deserves it.
Just keep.
Okay.
Just keep
and
going.
walks on. As they walk on, you would see Killer Whale with force back there. And
little Timmy.
they breach, and they're there waiting for you.
Oh,
You're gonna have to hold your breath for maybe about a minute, but we got some water breathing downstairs with this absolutely charming fella.
so I mean,
Sorry, love. Gotta get in the water.
is it other,
He says no. Okay, he says more than that. Fine. Dirty boy. Keep it in your pants.
Okay, are there the water snakes?
No, there's no water snakes.
Thank you. Right. Oh, well, all right then. I
There's
guess
things that look like water snakes.
Oh,
But it's kelp.
right. Are you sure that it's kelp?
Shh. Yep, it's kelp. Having a little snack.
Right. Okay. Oh, right. Well, for a minute.
Maybe. Depends how fast he swims. How fast can you swim down?
It's pretty fast. We got there in a jiffy.
He says in a jiffy.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Like
20
6,
seconds.
7
Oh, but
seconds.
how are we going to make sure this doesn't, get wet and all that?
Oh, just, don't. They'll be fine.
I can hold on to it.
No,
Get away from there.
it's not safe. Right. Well, do you have a bag or something? How big is it?
I'll get
All right. But he's right.
I'll
Sorry,
get out. I'll
forgot.
grab.
I
the
also
crossbow.
don't have a bag.
And I'll go up and say, I've given you an excuse to not get in the water. Don't play it. It's fine. Get on his back.
Oh, I'm
I'm a
sorry.
roll persuasion check. That's a 3. Plus 8, 11.
Okay.
Okay. Was some? Will you hold on to it?
Yes.
I'll, shove it back in force.
You take it back, and you're jumping on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of
Sort of
flapping his fins.
And
where
you are
do
as well?
How
Yep.
do I?
As soon as Azorith feels there's like a grasp.
Yeah, excellent. You are wrenched underwater. As you're wrenched underwater, you head straight towards these flappy kind of kelp, reed kind of kelp farms, and you splash through, and you see the beautiful coral city of Deep Whisper Cove. As you make your way down, you would head towards the Trident, as these two hold their breath for around 3 minutes.
I'll just put
3 minutes.
I'll just put my
You have
hand
a plus
on your
3 to your
back.
con, so you can hold your breath for that long.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
I'll just put my hand on your back to keep you on the fin in case you freak out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird being completely soaked through with feathers. Like, feathers
Yeah.
are designed to be,
There, you'd see the little air bubbles.
yes,
Mhm.
yeah,
Along her.
yeah. But even then, they
Body?
start to kind of give way a little bit. As you dive deeper and deeper, you would see this city of fish folk. As you see this city of fish folk, you would see what looks to be this particularly ostentatious fish folk with his beautiful kind of his robe. You would see standing next to him what looks to be a younger, slightly bigger Kuatoa. And as you kind of swim all the way down, you land, and immediately this big guy kind of lifts you, holds you by your shoulders, kind of holds you in front of the shaman, and the shaman kind of gets what looks to be a you've been, Goliaths and giants, they have their taverns, they have like kegs that come on like trays with like plastic rings around the top of them. This looks to be one of those plastic rings, and he literally like puts it around your neck and pulls it tight. And as you feel yourself start to strangle it, and an air bubble pops over your head. It does the same for you.
Should I drop the whale form?
Pops it over your head, just in case, and hands you another ring to give to
Oh, great.
Azorith there.
Appreciate it.
As that happens, you would hear. Do any of you speak
No, it's undercommon, not Aquan, but I said Aquan. Do any of you speak undercommon or Aquan? You can already understand him because
I
you speak Aquan.
speak just common.
Okay, so you don't understand what he's saying. You're fine. What do you speak, Agenar?
Airquokra, Orin,
Orin,
Celestial, Common, Draconic.
Okay, so you don't know what he's saying either. So the two of you are completely oblivious. You just hear blah, 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 blah. You two speaking Aquan or undercommon would hear him go,
All right. So your friends are bloody well fixed here. That should last them for a little bloody while. Now, they can be recast. They can be recast anywhere for the next 24 hours. Any more than that, and you're really, really going to be pushing your bloody luck. Right? It's a bit quicker getting through the Howling Ring underwater. I'm not saying it's going to be safe, but it's a little bit bloody quicker.
Now, do either of you have kind of like a direction that you've heard the eel be splashing around in, or?
If you're looking for Tim Tam Tom, you want to head along towards the like northern coast area. That's where we've detected him most. As far as the eternal bloody eel goes, you'll have to have a shout out, and the deeper you go, the better. I believe. I think the eel's only around the surface to protect things. Usually, it frolics down below.
Shit, we should have left the Phoenix up.
Well, I mean, we got it down once. It got back up, and then it fucked off.
Yeah.
True.
That's Phoenixes I want to do.
Well,
I don't know what you're saying.
Appreciate it.
Hello, I'm Agenar.
You're one of the surface dwellers, is that bloody right?
Right.
Hang on, give me a
speaking.
fucking second.
Kind of rubs his throat.
All right, you can hear me? Hello, testing, bloody 2, 1, 2.
Yes.
Oh, there we
1, 2,
go.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
hello. Thank
Hello.
you.
Hello, bloody,
Nice
bloody well.
to meet you.
Bloody well pleased to meet you. Bloody well pleased to meet you. Olan Garth, pleased to meet you.
Agenar.
Agenar, you've got hands, right?
Oh,
That's
right.
right.
Oh,
And yourself there.
Etterath.
Right, bloody nice to meet you. I was just saying that you wanna be careful going through the Howling Ring. There's a few bloody drongos through there. You wanna keep an eye out.
Yeah, we came in through there.
No, you did. Oh, on the land. Oh, land's different. Land's different. You're looking at something completely different.
Oh, right. Up on the land in the Howling Ring, we'd noticed things had changed a little bit.
Up on the land.
Right, things were a
Up
bit.
where there's ground there. Things can be found there. Up on the land. Can't help but sense a little bit of resignation with that one.
There'd been some changes in some of the creatures.
Such as changes.
Yes.
Right.
Have you noticed any changes?
Down here.
Right.
I'm not one of the ones that frequent the surface, to be honest. You want to talk to one of the common folk. I stay down here and look after the place.
In the ring, in the Howling Ring.
Oh, I don't go out. You'd be mad. You're bloody mad to go out to the Howling Ring. What are you talking about? Put your words back in your mouth, Howling Ring.
I love him so much.
Right. No, I was just wondering.
No. I mean, we tried our best to stay out of the Howling Ring.
Oh, of course.
Well, nothing too dramatic. The eternal eel swishing past every once in a blue moon's about all that happens.
Right, and how often would that usually happen?
Once in a blue moon.
Which is technically once every couple months, or once every month.
Couple of months. It's
Well,
when there's two full moons in 1 month.
Astrological.
Right, but so quite frequently then.
No, recently. As of late, you could say as of late, it's been happening.
Right, but it's so...
You haven't got a spot free on your adventuring party, do you?
100%. We have a new Sir Alpin.
Oh, God.
Fish priest.
I don't
It's hard,
remember.
isn't it?
In one ear and out the other.
How are you sweating underwater?
It's a proper problem. We're worried about the salinity in the lake from all the sweating that we do.
So you peed, bounce it out.
Exactly. It's a pH thing. It's a pH thing you're looking at here. Acidity and bases. I did chemistry. Back when I was in school, that's a fish joke. That is a fish joke.
It's quite good. It's good. I like
How
it.
happy are you about that one?
It's all coming together, honestly.
Right.
I was worried you're going to swim straight bloody past. Not get the chance to... You think the Eternal Eel was going to have this voice?
Before recently,
Yes.
how often would the Eternal Eel be appearing?
I'm going to let you know a little cheeky secret.
I've not.
Can't even get it out.
I'm going to let it...
It's catching up to me. It's catching up to me.
Jake's bringing himself in his own voice.
I'm going to let you know a little bloody cheeky secret. This is the first time we've seen the Eternal Eel in my lifetime.
Oh.
There were those back in the day that they were worshipping the Eternal Eel.
Right.
This old little beauty here used to be a statue of the Eternal Eel. We carved it into Tim Tam Tom because Tim Tam Tom's a little more present up until lately, knock on coral.
Right.
And up until recently, he was a lot more present than the Eternal Eel. But looks like the Eternal Eel's seen us bloody praying to Tim Tam Tom and going, oh no, we're going to have none of that.
Right.
Do you think the Eternal Eel ate Tim Tam Tom?
Look at you for a second.
What?
I'm sure that didn't happen.
Now hang on, let the man cook. What makes you think that the Eternal Ear devoured our sacred Tim Tam Tom?
Well, you were just saying that the Eternal Eel was MIA. You weren't hearing from him. And then, this new voice came on the scene just out of nowhere?
Well, the Eternal bloody Eel hasn't been around. It's been a myth for centuries,
Yeah.
you know.
And Tim Tam Tom came out of nowhere.
Tim Tam Tom came out of nowhere, but a fair bloody while ago, yeah.
Yeah. And then, all of a sudden, the eel comes back, and Tim Tam Tom disappears.
Right.
But I tell you what, we're going to find the eel. I'll ask him myself.
I'd do us a favour.
That's
ask
not
the
a
bloody
favour,
eel.
don't worry.
Right.
Did your matey
Maybe.
tell you the philosophical question that I posed to him?
What meeting?
Didn't you say there was two of them around?
No, yeah, this is me acolyte. This is Vossic.
Oh, okay.
You want to talk to Vossic?
No. I do not. We'll be here for an hour.
Well, I hate to break it to you. We've been here for about a bloody hour.
You got questions?
No, I was just going to say that maybe someone or something took Tim Tam Tom.
This is
Tosh,
exactly what I said.
See, now.
Out of the water.
Let me
And maybe,
out of the water,
right.
up on the land.
Maybe it was a phoenix.
Do you think the bloody phoenix took the trident?
Maybe that's what he was fighting the phoenix for.
What's a phoenix got need for with a big bloody fork? He's gonna eat a big bloody dinner.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a little concerned with this conjecture about the trident being taken or picked up. No, I may look like a humble half man, half fish priest, but I've got a little bit going on up here. If you know something, say something.
No one talk to the cops. Everyone keep your cool.
Yeah, I'm not going to punish anyone for anything. It's not in our way. It's not what Tim Tam Tom would want. But
What would Tim Tam Tom want?
WWTTTD? Well,
I knew it was coming.
I think being the authority figure on Tim Tam Tom.
Right.
Timothy Tomothy.
Is that his full name?
I believe so. Now he hasn't told us that, but I've heard it on
Conjecture.
the waves. Yes, I think.
Off the fucking chains.
I think if Tim Tam Tom were here, he'd want to be placed back where he's being worshipped, and he'd want us here, the people of Deep Whisper Cove, to be thriving and surviving. and without something to worship, we're bloody nothing.
Right.
Shouldn't he be put back where he was?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to tell a god what to do, right? But if he were here, he'd see firsthand how much we love and adore him.
Now,
Right.
question for you.
Yes.
If he's another one. If he's a god that's a weapon,
Right.
maybe he asked to be wielded and be picked up.
Well, in that case, if whoever picked him up and is wielding him would be, close to a god to us, I guess. A right-hand man, or a left-hand man, or woman, or non-binary person to Tim Tam Tom.
Seems reasonable.
There we go. That's the noise I make.
It's been a while.
Come on, consistent character voice is what we're going for this episode.
Right.
Right.
Well, if we come across Tim Tam Tom, you'd be the first to know.
Yeah, I've already said this to him.
What?
Exactly those words.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. I'll roll a persuasion check. That's a 13 plus 8, 21. That's what I said to him. I'm doing his voice now.
And you get the impression that Agenar knows that that's what you said to him. She's just very disapproving of the fact that that is what you said to him.
All right, shall we go?
Which direction?
Well,
We just swim?
aim
Down.
for the big bloody deep blue part and keep going. When you hit more big bloody deep blue, keep going
Right.
until you spot a big bloody deep blue eel.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Simple enough.
Yeah,
You ever
pretty
seen a movie,
straightforward.
Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I
I
enjoyed
did.
it.
I did too.
I thought it was particularly cunning for them to have Dr. Ellison Shakespeare die as suddenly as he did.
I'll tell you what. If by the time we get back and you put on a reenactment of that movie,
Do I have to use the line made by Ladies Love Cool James, deepest, bluest, my hat is like a shark's fin? Is that necessary? Or can we cut that from the canon?
I'll leave that up to you.
Right. I'll consider
Why
it.
the fuck do you know that?
I listened back to the one where we did the press conference, and I was spouting Crispin Glover facts, and I'm like, fuck, I need to get a life. No one needs this.
Anyway, shall we go?
Let's
Right.
go.
Whew.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Toodaloo.
Pop,
Hooroo. Take it easy.
Scoodle-doo.
Oh, you do jazz. You scat, do you? Go on.
Oh,
Go on, give us a scat.
Anyone know how he's clicking with a fin?
Damn bloody shame.
Foot in the air, big toe, second toe. And you guys swim on, and as you swim on out towards the Halloween, fuck it, we're gonna leave it there.
Episode
What a
100.
nice episode.